Hello everybody, my name is Jesus Martinez and today I'm going to go over my Capstone project titled Cybersecurity Honeypot Monitoring System. So just a quick overview of the projects. I developed a Cybersecurity Honeypot for monitoring on my website platform. This is designed to detect suspicious access attempts to hidden admin routes that don't really exist in my website but are there just for bots or bad actors in case they want to try to find a backdoor into my account, into my site. What this does is it captures the attacker's behavior and credential attempts. And I'll get into that a little bit later more in detail. It also provides real-time notification through the Discord API. Websites are constantly scanned for hidden admin panels and backdoors. Attackers frequently probe routes such as admin and WordPress logins to see if they can find backdoors to your site and maybe gain access to things that they shouldn't be getting access to or sensitive user information. Organizations often lack visibility into these reconnaissance attempts. So the goal with my project was to detect, monitor, and log malicious behavior in real time. Some of the features of this project are it creates fake honeypot login pages for common attack targets. It also does credential capture and logging for analysis, and it uses MongoDB as a database storage for the collection data for the login attempts. We also use Discord webhook notifications. Their API is really great for this for instant alerts, and I'll show that in the demonstration. And it also does real-time monitoring for suspicious traffic. Logs attempts, users, and passwords. This way, if they're trying to log into a specific user's account or under a specific name, we can see that and track it. And it also tracks access and timestamps and request metadata, which I'll show you in a little bit as well. And it's designed to appear realistic to automated scanners, so it looks like a real page that a user would use or an admin would use to log in. How the system works. So attackers visit a monitored fake admin page, the common ones like I just went, like -admin or WordPress admin. The system records the IP address, credentials, timestamp, and request data, and it captures data that is stored securely on MongoDB. Then a Discord notification is immediately sent using the API webhook that Discord has, which is really instantaneous. And administrators can monitor these live attacks, so they'll get continuous notifications if it keeps happening again. So our technology stack, for the front end, we're using Next.js and TypeScript. The back end is Node.js and tRPC. The database is going to be MongoDB. Notifications is Discord API. Hosting, we're using a couple different hosting platforms like Vercel and a couple others for different front-end and back-end capabilities. And we're also using MongoDB to collect and organize these attempts to log into our site. Discord alerts provide immediate situational awareness, and it can be expanded to monitor multiple domains, so it's very flexible. The development process, this was pretty quick. First, I just got the idea because there was some suspicious activity on my site. So I planned the honeypot routes and the monitoring architecture based on what I was seeing from the analytics that I already had in the site. And then I created realistic fake login pages to lure the attackers in. Then I implemented a backend logging and database storage. That was the hardest part of this whole project. Finally, I just integrated through Discord API webhooks. I integrated the real-time alerts, and then I tested the system against simulated attacks. Challenges and lessons learned. Balancing realism while preventing actual exploitation. This was a hard one and something that I feel like I still need to work on a little bit more because there are a lot of bots on the internet. Handling and structuring captured request data. Building reliable real-time notifications. Learn more about attacker reconnaissance behavior. Improved full-stack development and cybersecurity skills. I also improved my understanding of web reconnaissance techniques. I learned how attackers automate credential probing, and strengthen skills in backend monitoring systems. Here are some of the future improvements that I'm going to make. I'm going to add analytics dashboard for this, because right now, as it is right now, it just goes to the database, the MongoDB, and it also just sends me the notification. So I'll have to make another page or another way to see the analytics, so that way that admins on my site can monitor this all the time. Geolocation tracker and IP tracker. I do get IP tracking, but geolocation is a little bit spotty right now. I'm working with some different APIs and different systems like Cloudflare that are a little bit better at parsing out the exact location of the attackers. Also adding additional honeypots so that I can have a more access to different attacks or different pages that might be attacked, that might have vulnerabilities in it. I'll enhance the alerting and the reporting system so that it shows me more useful information when Discord, more than Discord is showing me right now. I'll also add automating blocking for repeated attackers. If I get the same IP, which has happened since I've integrated this, I get a lot of bots. So being able to recognize these multiple attempts from IPs and then getting rid of them is going to be something that I do in the future. And then, like I said, I implement a visual dashboard. So now let me show you what the site is going to do. So let me go to my website. Here we can just go to cubelaboratory.com. Shameless plug. So this is my website right here. And as you can see, it's just like a regular website. We sell our products and we have our stuff that we do on there. So what attackers will do sometimes is go to try to find backdoors like admin. And once they log into this site, we're going to get a notification from Discord, and it should almost be instantaneous. And you'll see that in a little bit. So when we log in, you see that we get the page, and we could add our credentials in there, and it would be logged into our MongoDB. But if we go to a page like WordPress admin, you'll see that we get an instantaneous alert right here, and it shows us exactly what was logged into. You see WP admin, and it gives us our IP, and we also had some a score, like a thread score, that I also integrated in there, but it's not very useful right now. And it also tells us a little bit about what is who is actually trying to get to our site. So if it's Linux or like the operating system, it'll tell us right here. Geolocation is something that I'm working on right now, so it's definitely something that I want to do. And if we try it again, you'll see that it'll come up again. When we refresh, we'll get another new message, and it's almost instantaneous. So as soon as somebody tries to log into these pages, we'll get a notification. So if we go to another page that I have on here, this one doesn't have anything, but it's something that it's a little bug that I found, because I think a lot of bots are trying to find vulnerabilities in my website. So this is something that I didn't even account for. Is when I made this this feature, I was only looking at certain pages, but as you can see, I get a lot of information from here from different pages that I never even thought could be exploited. So it's definitely something to look into. But that's my project. Thank you guys for watching. So as we can see, we successfully developed a functional cybersecurity honeypot platform. I demonstrated in real-time monitoring and logging capabilities with Discord, and this combines web development with practical cybersecurity concepts. Through this, I gained valuable experience in securing system design and securing websites. and user information ultimately. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.